Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another videos. Today we are going to talk about Manchester United transfer. This is from Fabrizio Romano's YouTube channel. There are a lot of things that Romano talked on his YouTube videos. It is very interesting one, so that's why we are going to talk about those. Okay, we are going to discuss about Corey Gakpo, João Felix, and Marcus Rashford new contract, and so many other things. Actually, those are the three main things that we are going to talk about in this video. So first of all, let's start with the Corey Gakpo. Basically Fabrizio Romano saying that Corey Gakpo is stay keen to join Manchester United. This is an interesting one because Corey Gakpo is the center forward. No, not center forward. Corey Gakpo is the player that Eric Ten Hag really want at Manchester United. Corey Gakpo is now showing his fantastic performance on a World Cup and on his PSV club. That's why I think if Corey Gakpo is really keen to join Manchester United, that is where we had to make a move, right? 50 to 60 million euro is enough for him because PSV want before the PSV want at least 40 million euros. He even almost joined Leeds United last summer. This is showing how much he wants to move to Premier League club. So this is very good opportunity for Manchester United because we have to sign a center forward. Now Cristiano Ronaldo left the club. Only Anthony Martial left on our at our club when it came to striker options. And Anthony Martial is not a stable. We cannot rely. Manchester United can rely on Anthony Martial, the goals and this assist or whatever it is. We can rely on only Anthony Martial because Martial has so many problems, which is of course mainly the injury. He played two matches and then he can't play another 3 or 4 matches because he got injury. So it looks like Martial is injury prone. We can rely on him. Of course, we want to see him scoring loads of goals in front of the Manchester United attacks, but the problem is he got too many injuries, which is not good. We cannot rely on them, right? So there is no Cristiano Ronaldo anymore, which means we only have one option left at our attacking option, only Anthony Martial. That's why we have to make a move to sign Corey Gakpo in January transfer window. And I think we even want to release this player on 50 to 60 million euros if they sure to get that. I think Manchester United can pay him. Let's forget about João Felix, Victor Osimhen, Dusan Vlahovic, or Benjamin Sesko, because those players. Benjamin Sesko is a really cheap one if you really want to try to sign him. But the problem is Manchester United. Actually, it seems United is not actually interested in signing or Benjamin Sesko, even though he is tall. He has a quality of scoring lots of goals, but Manchester United, it seems they are not very interested in him. So Victor Osimhen, there is no way to sign him in January transfer window because Napoli is flying on the highest level, so they need him until the end of the season. If we are trying to sign and at the end of the season for Victor Osimhen, there will be at least 120 million euros. That is for sure, and it, right? So there's no way we could sign Victor Osimhen from Napoli in January transfer windows. So the other one is Dusan Vlahovic. There are a lot of problems when it's coming to Juventus situation. That's why we could sign Dusan Vlahovic if we actually try it, because it seems Juventus is going to relegate because they have a complicated programs. So they are going to release or sell their main players. So one of the main player they have to release is Dusan Vlahovic, and I really like Dusan Vlahovic because I believe he is the type of guy we need in front of Manchester United attacking option. But I don't think we actually going to sign him because at least 75 million euro need to take to sign Dusan Vlahovic. That's why I don't think we could sign Dusan Vlahovic as well in January transfer window. So there is only one option left. There is two options left. One of them is Cody Gakpo. So Gakpo is the perfect player for us, even though he's not a center forward, but he can play a center forward, and he can play left wing, he can play right wing, and then he even played, as a number 10 role, under Louis van Gaal at the Netherlands in this World Cup, which means he is capable of playing 2 or 3 positions, right? So that is what we need. Actually, we don't need, of course, a player who can play 2 or 3 position, because we only need center forward. But it is okay if we get that kind of player. That would be more perfect, right? That's why I think Cody Gakpo is a really perfect choice for Manchester United, and Erik ten Hag loves him. That's what we need. All we need to know is that this man is liked by Erik ten Hag. That Erik ten Hag likes him. Of course, he even tried to sign Cody Gakpo. Even he was at Ajax, which means he left to see him at Manchester United. So that's why I think we need to sign Cody Gakpo. This is the perfect one. He left to join Manchester and he is keen to join Manchester United. That is what we need to know, right? So 50 to 60 million euro is all we need to take to sign Cody Gakpo. All right. So this is Cody Gakpo. So another thing is this is of course coming from the Fabrizio Romano. He said that Atletico Madrid want over 100 million euros for João Felix. There's no way we could sign João Felix. Of course, there are the situation between João Felix and Atletico Madrid are not good. The relationship between João Felix and Diego Simeone has been broken, because we all know we have seen all the news. João Felix wants to leave because there's no way he could play, and there is no way he can be better at Atletico Madrid, because the way that Atletico Madrid playing style is not suited for him. And Atletico Madrid and the coach, the manager, of course, Diego Simeone want him to sell. So that's why I think if we are actually going to trying to sign him, there's a way we could get him. But do you have 100 million euros on January transfer window, right? That is the question, right? Of course, we have to sign 2 or 3 different players on a different position. We need to sign a right back, we need to sign a goalkeeper, we need to sign even the center back, and then we desperately need to sign a midfielder, because we need midfielder, right? Who can play Eriksen position? No one. And Eriksen is 30 years old, which means he cannot play every single match full of 90 minutes, which means we need a replacement. But there is no one. So we need to sign a midfielder desperately, right? That's why I think we have to sign a midfielder, and the other options are other player who can play other positions. So I think there's no way we could use 100 million euros on a player. That's why even though we could try to sign João Felix by negotiating the price, I don't think we could get less than 100 million euro for Felix. That's why when it comes to attacking option, Cody Gakpo is the perfect one, right? I don't know what you guys think, but I think really Cody Gakpo is the only choice we have to try. Okay. And the other thing is, Fabrizio Romano says this: Manchester United have decided to activate the extra years of Marcus Rashford contract. While they work out the new deal for him, Erik ten Hag is desperate to keep him, which means Marcus Rashford will be at Manchester United until 2024, alright, because he will be out of the contract in summer. But we activate the extra year of Marcus Rashford's contract, which means he will be 2024 at Manchester United, of course. But the real question is, are we going to sign a new deal for him? That is a new deal. That is the activated, the old contract. The extra year we just activated. The question is, as I said before, we have to give the new contract for Marcus Rashford. Not only Marcus Rashford, even in Luke Shaw, David De Gea. I don't know what situation is going to be for David De Gea at the end of the season, if we cannot sign a new deal before and at the end of the season, because he will be out of contract in summer. And for the left back, Luke Shaw, we have to sign a new deal, because Luke Shaw has been showing his performance under Eric Ten Hag, fantastic, and we've seen him in England team as well. He showed his fantastic performance. So we have to sign new deal for new deal with the Luke Shaw. Of course, I don't know what is going to be next. The next 2 or 3 days. I don't think next 2 or 3 days. Of course, we have to wait until January transfer window. We have to sign new deal for them, right? So Marcus Rashford will be there for Manchester United until 2024. So that is a great news, but we have to try to sign a new deal. So what is your guys thinks? Do you actually think we need to sign new deal with the David De Gea or not? Make sure in the comment below. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.